Today I got the keys to this Porsche 991.2 Cabrio 4, finished in Carmine Red, and it suits the car very well. I got the keys from GTO Cars. The car is actually for sale over there, so I would say definitely take a look at their site. I won't explain the whole 911 generation, but this is the 991.2, which is easily recognizable at these lights because it is open at this point, and also in the front bumper this whole thing is different and that is different. So it is basically a facelift of the 911 991 generation. I already said that it is a 4, so it has the extended rear light going from here to there, and I think it really looks good in between these Porsche lettering. This car is a Cabriolet, of course, so the roof can close, but I won't do that. I will drive with the roof open because the weather today is perfect. These conditions are really nice. The Carmine Red color is, by the way, from the GTS, but these wheels are amazing with the red caliper. So no Porsche composite ceramic brakes, but these brakes are also really good. I already felt that. This actually is the first 991 generation of the 911 that I'm driving. I have already driven the 992, so I know what it feels like a bit, but the 991.2 is a bit different. We got a 3-liter Flatsix underneath here, but there's not much to see underneath here, which is quite unfortunate. But there's a 3-liter Flatsix with a turbo powering 370 horsepower, good for a top speed of 285 kilometers an hour, and it still sounds amazing. The pops are really lovely and I love the sound, really. And the interior is also so good of Porsche. It never disappoints. These analog dials will always be the best. Unfortunately, Porsche is not going to stay with these because the new generation, the 992.2, was actually presented a few weeks ago, and they have digital speedometers or clocks, which is quite unfortunate, but this 991 still has it, so I must be happy with it. The interior has also some carbon things, which I really love. Carbon trim over here. And the PDK, it is not a manual, Porsche doppel coupling, which is the best automatic transmission on the market. I think it is just so extremely quick. I actually don't mind driving a manual, but the PDK is perfect. We also got a sport exhaust, which sounds really good, as you might have already heard. The valves will open and the exhausts are in the middle instead of 2 pipes on the left and on the right. So it has 2 exhausts instead of 4, but I think this looks the best on the car. The steering wheel also really nice. It is a bit heavy though. The power steering is quite heavy, but I really like it. Using the flippers, they feel really nice. The seats are also good, but you also have rear seats, but I don't know who wants to sit there. It is a bit tiny. I think this car is the best for 2 persons only. So I would say let's get in the car and have a drive. I already have it in sport mode, and let's put the gearbox to the left so I can use the flippers myself. And the sound, oh, listen to that. As I already said in the curve mounted video, I don't like pops on the car, but some cars it suits really well, such as this Porsche 911. I like it. And they get even louder. So fun. I actually like them. I don't know why. The steering is a bit heavy, as I already said, but it steers very directly. Oh, those downshifts. It sounds good, really, it does. I mean, naturally aspirated sounds better as always, but this 911 991 really doesn't disappoint. Lovely roads over here. I also picked the right day to drive a Cabrio. It is like 30 degrees Celsius right now. The Carmine Red color really pops out, even on days like these. Very bright red color, but a solid color, not a metallic color. And still it does pop really good. The car is actually quite fast. I mean, 370 horsepower. There are some quicker 911s with more horsepower, but the torque, because of the turbo, is just really instantly, and it picks up really fast. At the low RPMs you can really feel that the car is already pushing a lot, instead of at the high RPMs with naturally aspirated engines. I like this car a lot. I really see myself driving in it. Yeah, I am right now, but I mean owning it. The PDK, listen to this downshift, 3 in 1 second. Mind-blowing. The PDK is so incredibly fast. It downshifts like 3 gears in 1 second. Name a car in another gearbox who can do that. You can also hear the turbo, the blow. I can also see the turbo pressure in the digital clock, and I'm actually pretty curious what the turbo pressure is in bar. So let's push it a bit over here. Full throttle. .9. Oh, that really surprises me. Only 0.9 turbo pressure in bar? I was thinking way higher, maybe too high. This really doesn't get bored on a summer day like this. Another Porsche 944. I saw the owner looking. If I had the money, I would definitely buy this. Lovely scenery. The sea on the left hand side of me. Perfect days. I also forgot one thing to mention, and that is the little button on the drive mode steering wheel. When you press it, it gets an overboost for like 10 seconds. So it uses all the torque and power, and it was made to do some overtakes, overtake people on the track, for example, or on the road. I don't really feel the need to press it and test it, because full throttle already does a thing on this car. I have the spoiler down right now. I think it looks more classy and I like it that way. Let's go for a stop over here and check out these amazing views at the seaside. This is really lovely. So let's put it in P. The handbrake is on a really strange place. It is underneath the lights. Really weird. Would not be my first choice. I love this scenery so much. Next to the seaside, just so perfect. I can really just sit here and enjoy for hours straight with this gorgeous Carmine Red Porsche 911. I hope you guys really enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and check out GTO Cars for these kind of amazing cars.